How y'all doing? I don't know why it's on the single read there. Thank you, Curtis, for fixing that right there. This is Q and Cove. Curtis is our producer. Cove is the co-host as well as me. And let's give a Q and Cove welcome to Cove, everybody. Cove, having a wonderful Sunday morning, man. Yeah, you having a wonderful day?
Yep. Put that fucking soundboard away. We need to talk about something. Put the fucking soundboard away. It is not the time. It is not the time for that right now.
No. Curtis says otherwise. He's having a good time right now. I'm just saying.
No. Hey, no.
Look, man. People done spent their time being mad about this. Now we need to make the jokes.
No. We're gonna be serious first, then we can get to the jokes.
Mm-hmm. But we got a lot to talk about, obviously. A lot to talk about. Obviously, the Deshaun Watson era has broken the back of, I think, any reasonable Cleveland Browns fan at this point. I don't see anybody, and I mean this, anybody. Maybe they're hiding right now, right? And they'll try to quote, tweet, dunk on us if Deshaun Watson does something miraculous, like throw for 200 fucking yards or something like that, right? But they're not out there anymore. It's never been this down bad for any quarterback's fan base I have ever seen. Look, man, Baker Bros that it gets this down bad after that 4 interception game that they lost, right? Like, I have never seen there be this low of an approval rating for a city quarterback on the Cleveland Browns ever in my life. So, fun stuff to get in there. We're also going to talk about some other things, right? Robert Salah got fired. We talked about this about to happen last week, right? We were like, oh boy, I didn't know it was going to happen this fast, but you start losing against the Denver Broncos. I guess shit happens fast. Had a crazy week of college football, upsets galore. The Bengals, they wanted for it just like the Browns. Where do they sit for the rest of the year? The Steelers, are they doing that thing we told y'all they do? They look like they're doing that thing we told y'all they do. I know we was haters when we said it. We're going to talk about Donovan Mitchell and the Cavs coming back. Apparently, according to Brian Warehurst, Cole, they look amazing.
Yeah, I'm not going to say one of two teams in Cleveland you should actually be patronizing and paying attention to. right now.
Now I watched that wild card game, bro. I mean, not that wild card game, that ALDS game. How was that, Cole? Let's talk about the Guardians real quick. Let's get the Guardians in right now. No. Don't try to knock the Curtis. Get him on screen here. Get him on screen. He been trying to talk about the Guardians. Let's talk about the Guardians today, man.
Hey, that is true. He been wanting to talk about the Guardians for a long time.
I just want to point out one thing to everybody watching. You see how when Emmanuel Clase gives up a 3-run shot in the 9th inning.
Don't do this. Don't do this, Cole. We had the Guardians on the docket. We were about to bring the Guardians. We were about to bring a guest on just to talk about the Guardians.
Now you want to talk about the Guardians. Don't
try to make it like we weren't going to talk about the Guardians
who are actually in the playoffs and avoid talking about what we need to talk about first, which is Cleveland Browns.
Nah. First,
I see the play.
They played yesterday.
I see the play. I see what you're trying to do.
Wow, conspiracy theories here. Like, it's just
I see what you're trying to do.
Cole?
No, it's like conspiracy.
We talking about them, man. I thought it was an unfortunate break for them. The game was really tight for a long time. Now, how they went out at the bottom of that 9th inning, I mean, that was sad.
They knew it was over when he gave up that 3-1 shot.
That's not an excuse.
They knew it was over.
Is absolutely not an excuse. If that's your excuse, like if that's the Guardians' excuse, we knew it was over, then you are losers. Like if that's your excuse, because you're only down 3. You get 2 runners on base, you get a home run, you're back in this. They changed it with 1 swing. You could change it with 1 swing. You can't go out looking. They went out on strikes looking twice in that bottom of the 9th. There's no shot we're like, oh, it's all Class A's fault now.
Listen, bro, this is what I'm going to say.
Crazy.
He gave up his first 3-run home.
This link is unlisted, by the way. We got to make it public.
Oh, so we just...
I was wondering why there was no chat.
Oh, so we just talking... We just talking...
Well, we had 15 people up in here that were from your Twitter account. Probably.
Okay, so let's get that to where we need to be so people can actually see us.
I changed it.
Okay, you changed it?
Yeah. But now that the people are here, Cole, let's talk about these Guardians, man. What do you feel? Honestly, though, what did you feel about the game and where to see?
First of all, Screwball he is amazing. He's an amazing pitcher. I couldn't believe it. They couldn't get anything on that man that entire time, but it was just Class A, just 3 sliders in a row, and that third one I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe he gave that one off.
You go out just like you came in, dog. You go out like you came in. I know Pedro was like, I would have thrown that 3rd slider, but I was like, hey, bruh, you go out like you come in. That slider been working all season, right? You're back against the wall right now. You better throw that shit. Like, because if you throw a changeup and they get rocks, you're going to be pissed too.
Man, I feel like you can't. I feel like he was sitting on it. I feel like he was waiting for the slider at that point.
That's the thing, though. Like, his slider's supposed to be so filthy, you should be expecting it and shouldn't be able to hit it. I just think he doesn't have the right stuff there. And, like, he's a closer for a reason. If he had more shit, he would be a pitcher. He would be a starter.
Man, I couldn't believe. I was just standing there in shock, like, damn.
Yeah.
But it's 1-1. You know what I'm saying?
Going back to Detroit. Yeah. Now, look, back when I did used to root for the baseball team in Cleveland, I remember Detroit being a bit of a miserable team to play against. Now, this is not the same Detroit team. They used to have Miguel Cabrera, Victor Martinez, who they stole from us because we cheap. They used to always do this to us. I'm just wondering, are these the same Tigers? They don't seem like the same Tigers.
No, the schoolboy game was always the game where you were like, yeah, we probably not gonna win that one. Probably not gonna win that one.
All right. Well, hopefully the Guardians get to 2-1. I could just feel the city. I'm like, I can't believe they folded like that at the bottom of the 9th, though. Like that's kind of concerning, if I'm being honest. How they folded at the bottom of that 9th.
They absolutely folded. 100%.
Yeah, like they did. That's a bit concerning there. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like those are some awful at bats.
But look, they got 2 more games to get it right. You know what I'm saying? 2 more games to get it right.
Can you win with the bullpen? That's gonna be a question for the Guardians, right? Because that's the strength of the team is the bullpen. We'll see.
Oh man. Well, it's time for us to have it's time for us to have the conversation everybody wants to have.
Oh
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
I mean, I don't think they've been waiting for us to have this conversation. I think the conversation has already started. We're just joining in here. But Watson, I think we're all in agreement that he should be benched. Right? Like, I don't think anybody disagrees he should be benched. And Curtis, could you do me a favor and check on the YouTube page if this thing is live publicly yet? Because we're still not getting any comments on our feed on StreamYard at least. So like,
Yeah,
there's a chat.
Yeah, I can do that.
But
We are live.
Yeah, we're live. I'm just wondering if the chat's not showing up on StreamYard for whatever reason. Yeah, the chat's not showing up on StreamYard. Okay, so we'll just deal with this how we have to deal with it. So we are on agreement that Watson it has to be benched, right? And I want to be. I've thought about this a lot, and there's a lot of different things that I want to think about. There's what I want in the short term. There's what everybody wants in the short term, which is Deshaun Watson to be benched as soon as possible. There's also what you want as an organization. Like if Jimmy comes out here, does a press conference and benches Watson, we would probably be pretty happy with that in the short term. I would be super nervous about that in the long term. Not because I think Deshaun Watson's going to play well or some shit like that. Just because I'm like, Jimmy's making a lot of decisions again. And he's doing the reactionary thing. And when Jimmy's out here doing the reactionary thing, making decisions, usually bad decisions follow that. Even if he does something you want, it's usually not a good thing in the long term. So I'm juggling not wanting the Browns to go down that path, right? But also wanting them to go down a path that gets Deshaun Watson off the field as soon as possible. And I think part of it for me might be just accepting that this might take a little longer than I want.
My entire thing is this. There's nothing for you to wait for anymore. Like, I think we've reached the point now where it's pretty obvious. Not only is he the solution for this team going forward, he is by far the worst thing that has happened to this team all season. Like, he is an anchor. I don't know if people understand this. He is an anchor. He is dragging this entire franchise down with him, with his level of quarterback play. Do people not understand? The current Cleveland Browns offense, statistically, is producing less points a game than the year when they were 0-16 and the year when they were 1-15. He has the worst. He is the only quarterback in the NFL to have multiple games with a single-digit QBR. You can pick whatever quarterback, whatever metric you like to evaluate quarterback play. He is dead last in almost every single one. You were talking about people going and hiding that we're defending him because they know, without a shadow of a doubt, there is nothing for you to defend anymore.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing for you to defend anymore. He is the worst quarterback in the NFL. His contract is an albatross. And they need to get rid of him. It's the simplest thing in the world to me. Throw the stats out. Use your eyes. This is not the quarterback. This is not a franchise quarterback. I don't even know if he's a starting quarterback in the NFL anymore. He shouldn't even be on a roster. That's how bad he is. Quarterback. This is not a franchise.
Okay, I'm just making sure the stream is live, but I agree with everything you said. I mean, like, he's bad. The only person I can say that's in his neighborhood right now is like Bryce Young, and he got benched week 2. So they're in a really, really bad spot here with Deshaun as the starter. And it makes me think of things. It puts new context to things because you know what, Cole? We're talking about this from our perspective as people who have watched this for 5 weeks. But what we haven't thought about is that if you're on this team, it ain't just been 5 weeks you've been knowing that this is the case with Deshaun. We know it's the case because we got to see it publicly. They've practiced with this in training camp, in mini camps, in OTAs. They've seen him like this whole time. Remember last year during practice, we were hearing him light up about Deshaun. Oh, Deshaun's cooking this and that. We ain't hear none of that this offseason.
We actually heard the opposite.
Yeah. And that tells me this has been going on for a little while. So, like, imagine we're fed up after 5 weeks. We're just seeing it now for 5 weeks. They've been living it. And it makes you think about Amari Cooper's quote on his Instagram story. I promise you I wouldn't have mind. We made that about maybe he was talking about playing in Cleveland versus playing in San Francisco. Maybe he was talking about the cities there. Some people deluded themselves into thinking he was talking about getting CeeDee Lamb like on the team or whatever it was. And now I think about it, I look at it, I'm like, oh, he's talking about catching passes from Brock Purdy versus Deshaun Watson. I promise you I wouldn't have mind. He looks like I promise you I wouldn't have mind when he playing. Does he not? Does Amari Cooper look like somebody who's like, yeah, man, I wouldn't have mind.
I'm glad you said that, Q. Where is that? Where is the perfect stat? Oh, yeah. Absurd stat. Since I just like reading off stats, you know what I'm saying? I like to see what stats are out there and read them off. 45% of the passes directed at Amari Cooper have qualified as off target this season. 45%. Oh, don't laugh yet. I didn't even get to the punchline.
Hey, we need to pull up Odell Beckham, Baker Mayfield numbers to see like how much we thought that was a problem with Baker Mayfield versus like what is currently going on with Amari Cooper.
We haven't seen
so much worse.
We have not seen an off-target rate that high for a player with 40 plus targets since at least 2011.
2011?
2011.
That's two eras of quarterback.
It's 2024. We're going into 2025.
That's pre deep ball Pat Mahomes early era. That's still in the Big Ben era of quarterbacks. That's all them dudes, Drew Brees, the prime of Tom Brady, Peyton Manning in there. Andrew Luck's whole career in there. Like name a bad Blaine Gabbert's whole career in there. Like literally name a bad quarterback from 2011. EJ Manuel.
Hold on, I'm starting quarterbacks.
No. What's homeboy's name? What's homeboy's name from the Bills? The Peterman.
Nathan Peterman.
The Peterman's whole career. This is worse than that. I did the film, dog. I couldn't contain my rage watching it. It was my fourth time going through it when I recorded it. I had to re-record that video because the first video was me looking. There was one play where everybody was open and he ran the ball for 4 yards on 3rd and 9.
Real quick, Q. I'm going to read off some names. I'm going to read off some names for you. Okay? Quarterbacks from 2011. I'm just going to read off some names. That's all. Colt McCoy.
Hey, he was accurate.
Rex Grossman.
Damn. Not even Rex Grossman's prime. We're talking about cooked Washington Commanders Rex Grossman.
Tavares Jackson.
Damn, dog. Ain't he an offensive coordinator somewhere?
Maybe.
Wasn't Trent Dilfer still in the fucking league?
No, Tavares Jackson unfortunately passed away in a car accident. Yeah, unfortunately.
That's unfortunate. Byron Leftwich is the offensive coordinator somewhere, right?
No, I don't think he is. I can double check.
Well, Byron Leftwich was the offensive coordinator somewhere.
He was, and then he got fired, and I don't think I've heard of him again.
And Baker not making anybody look good on that front.
We're getting off track here. Hold on. Blast from the past. Christian Ponder.
Hey, bro, Charlie Fry never had that number to Braylon Edwards. Brandon Whedon never had that number to Josh Gordon.
Bro, Kevin Cobb? Oh, my Lord. Oh, got another one. Kyle Orton.
Damn. Kyle, I should have been a bowler. Remember him?
Look at these. Like, look at the Chad Henne.
Nah, hey, don't bring up Chad Henne on this shit.
Dan Orlovsky. Oh, Lord.
Damn, bro. Dan Orlovsky ain't never was this bad.
I'm just like, bro, Josh Freeman. Like, look at these guys. Hey, man. He is the worst quarterback in the NFL. It is not fucking
Do you
close.
think he ever makes it past 6 consecutive starts for this football team?
I'd say
Because we're
no.
at 5 right now for this season.
I say no, but they play the Eagles this week, and I'm watching tape on them, and I'm like, hey, man, this could be his get-right game because the Eagles' defense is just it's up and down. But
Curtis,
then,
we just played the Commanders. Curtis, we just played the Commanders.
I wasn't done.
Little cook.
I wasn't done. However, it could be that one game which he looks great against the Eagles, but I ain't falling for that at all because Q watched the film. I watched the film on Monday night after the game was over with the Saints and Chiefs. I almost threw my iPad because he's missing easy throws. He's not going through his progressions. Like, bro, how hard is it to read
Curtis,
a defense?
sometimes he's not going through a progression. Like, let alone his progression. Sometimes the first read is open and he doesn't throw it.
It's like he doesn't know how to read his progressions. I'm like, bro, did you just forget how to play football? Like, it was frustrating. Like, there's something going on. It's more mental than anything. And I'm at the point where if I'm Kevin Stefanski, I don't care if I lose my job. I'm telling Deshaun, hey, man, I'm sending you home because clearly you are not right. It's something mental. Yes, it's mentally, there's something wrong with him. It's literally something wrong with him. He's not trusting himself. He's trying to do too much. He's not putting the ball where it needs to be. It's just bad. It's all around bad. I've never seen a regression from a quarterback like this ever. It's like, bro, how do you go from looking like a Pro Bowler to looking like a guy who's unplayable?
I don't think he could play well in the SEC right now. I'm not even like fucking joking about that. Like, he looks bad. Like, it doesn't make – I can't evaluate the offense right now. And look, everybody who's looked at the film – and we've been objective about this with the film because everybody who looked at the film last week was like, no, that was actually pretty good. Everybody who looked at the film this week, worst game I've ever seen in my life. Like, he got a 40 PFF grade for this game.
Q, he had a single-digit QB in his game. Single digits. I think it's like an 8.
No, I'm just making the point about how bad the tape is. Like, when you look at the tape and you just grade him based on the tape alone, not even like what he could have done, just like what did you do based on the tape? A 40, Cole. You get a 40 for not having. I had to double check to make sure that PFF had stats in because a 40 is what they give you when you don't play. I was like, did they not grade him? I'm like, oh no, some of his grades are lower than 40. We wanted Jordan Elliott, I think, had the lowest PFF grade I've seen on the Browns for as many snaps as the players have played. And he was like at, I think, was it 29? We are dangerously close. We are dangerously close. Like, it keeps getting worse too, Cole. Do you realize that Cowboys game that we thought was so bad at the start of the season is now in his top 3 games of the season right now? It's objectively better than New York. He dropped that game that we were like, it's inexcusable, man. He can't have another game like that. And he said, hold my beer. I'm going to drop 2 worse ones on you. It's like when you listen to Hot Shower and then the album got fucking worse. It's like, yo.
Hot Shower.
Chance, Hot Shower. Yeah.
And
you like, okay, well, it can't be worse than this, right? And then you get to track 2. And then you get to track 3. And then you get to the end of the album, you're like, yeah, it was worse. It was worse than that. Hot Shower is actually the best song on the fucking album. Don't know what to do with this, man. All I know is that it needs to end
exactly
sooner than later.
I know exactly what to do with this. Bench him. Bench him. He can't play. He can't play, bro. He's terrible. He's dragging the entire offense. You can't even, like you said, you can't even evaluate what's actually going on the offense because he's so fucking bad.
Mm-hmm. And I agree, and I understand, but also, the Browns are worth $1.8 billion, and Deshaun Watson has $150 million left on that contract. That is 8% of the value of the Cleveland Browns that they just have to kick down the can. And it is easy for me when I got none of that shit on the line to be like, you got to bench him. But Jimmy making that decision, hey, man, the people who still defend this motherfucker Cole are still defending him because they spent $140 on the jersey. Am I paused out? Yeah, I think can you still hear me?
Oh, we can still hear you.
That's crazy.
We can still hear you, though. I was about to say, keep cooking. Keep cooking.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that while I say this shit. But it's 8% of the net worth. Some of these people who are defending Deshaun Watson right now are defending him because they made the ill-advised decision to spend $150 on a Deshaun Watson jersey, and they want that to be vindicated somehow. I can't imagine what that's like when it's 8% of the fucking team's net worth that you're just gonna have to punt. And I'm like,
the board of Brown's wisdom.
You said what?
I said we got the board of Brown's wisdom cooking right now.
Yeah, man. I'm just pointing out, like, it's just such a messier decision. I know that's why so many people, I think, want the league to save them from this whole thing, right? Because either Jimmy's going to have to make a pretty rash decision here, but I think justified, or you put Kevin in a position to punt 8% of the team's net worth on a dude and like carry the brunt of that. I don't think this is a spot that you could just like throw Kevin in if you're ownership and be like, hey, this is what you have to do. I don't know, man. This is one of the messiest situations I've ever seen a team be in. I don't know what's going on with my capture card, but Curtis and Cole, can y'all take over while I try to figure this out?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Curtis, pop in here. Pop in here real quick. Curtis, pop in here real quick. Okay, so Curtis, you said you watched the film, right? You said you watched the film.
Yeah, I did.
What was the play in particular that made you feel like, okay, I'm about to chuck this iPad?
I wonder if it's the same one I had.
It was so many. Like this one in the end zone with, I remember it. It was like when they had the ball late. I think it was the third quarter, and I saw Judy run this in-breaking route. You know, Cooper runs this in-breaking route, so does Judy. And Judy was wide open. He was about as wide open. And I'm yelling at the iPad like, dude, throw the ball. Throw the ball. Judy is right there. And he chooses not to do it. I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm over it. I closed my iPad and I went to bed. I'm like, hey, man, this dude is either ass or he just doesn't know how to play football the right way. Like, how hard is it for you to hit an open receiver when he's wide open? And it's not the first play that he did it. It was multiple occasions in which the receivers were wide open and he chooses to take off. Why? I have no idea. Washington's defense, as you know, you've mentioned before, wasn't great. They were playing a too deep look basically half the game. So I'm figuring, you know, underneath stuff, hit the easy stuff, and he's not doing it. And I'm trying to figure out how. Like, how is he just this bad? It's got to be a mental thing. It has to be at this point because I don't know what it is that's going on with him. It's probably more stuff going on off the field than he realizes, and he's trying to play through it, but it's not working. Football is a mental sport, and if you're not right mentally and you're playing the quarterback position, oh yeah, things are going to be bad. And I don't understand why the team won't bench him at this point or send him home. Like, it's over with. Just bench him take your losses and move on. It's just angry to the point where I'm thinking, hey man, you can't play football anymore. I don't want you on my team. Leave. And he's playing the video that he's put on the side, and I'm starting to get angry. I'm starting to get pissed off right now. I'm literally
He done took us both off.
Yeah. No. We gotta make this full screen. I need the people to understand this. No. Because this is the play that broke me. This is the one that broke me, dog. This one broke me. Cole, I don't know if you've seen this yet.
Show me.
We're gonna start from the top to the bottom. We're gonna go top to bottom and see if each of these motherfuckers are open. All right, we got Jerry Jeudy running the dig on the backside here. That look open to you right there? All right. We'll go back. This is one route though. All right, comboed with that dig. It's a concept we call dagger. Correct, Curtis?
Yes.
It's a pretty easy concept, right? By the way, they're running dagger on the front side of this play, which tells me that's where his eyes are supposed to be. Look where Deshaun Watson's head is. Ain't nowhere near that fucking dagger. All right. So they're running dagger, which means Jordan Atkins has the 9. You get the golden opportunity here because not only is the out open, bam, Jerry Jeudy. Hey, dog, the seam is there.
Everything's open and he's not hitting it. Bro, how?
Look at this shit. Look, chip release, Pierre Strong. By the way, they're playing so far off the fucking sticks that you can get
so far off. There's guys open everywhere and he's not hitting them. How, Sway? How? Please explain to me how guys are open and you want to take off for 4 yards. Please explain to me.
Hey, he broke Curtis though.
He broke me. This broke me. I can't. I was like, there's no coming back from this, dog. He's at the 35, right? Baker Mayfield was never this bad. He was at the 35.
Oh God.
So keep that in mind, Cole. No, we're not done yet. Keep that in mind. He's at the 35. So like bare minimum, easiest throw, you get to 35. Let's see the chip release on the other side. It's Cedric Tillman, and that's open.
It's open.
They all open, and he just says, I'm not going to hit him.
And then on the bottom of your screen, you're going to see Amari Cooper run a corner route. Let's see if that's open.
Bro.
Oh, my God. The corner's set. The corner's set at the base of the route. He's looking right at it. The corner. Look at this shit. Got him. Bam. I'm going to run. Hook. Oh, that's open.
Oh God.
Hey guys. Hey, people will see this shit and still blame Kevin in the play calling for this shit.
Everything. He couldn't have been wrong, Cole. He could have threw this bitch anywhere, and I'd have been like, you know what? That was open. Right? That's the bare minimum of what we're going to say. Now, remember, the 35-yard line was where he could have at least gotten if he just dumped this shit off. Let's see where he gets. Does he get to the 35? Nope.
Nope.
He takes a fucking
Hey man, it's the worst quarterback in the league, dog. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. $45 million for this, dog.
Oh God. Oh.
Hey man, you can't defend this shit.
Oh my God.
You can't defend
The worst quarterback play I've ever had to evaluate. Like,
hey, no, we need a timestamp. We need a timestamp when we just put this on full screen because y'all gotta watch. If y'all watch any part of this, y'all gotta watch this.
I am in disbelief that somebody who is capable of throwing for 4,800 yards is capable of doing this.
Hey, bro, he could have threw that bitch to literally anybody.
I can't imagine what the conversation was when he got to the fucking iPad and they look, Cole, because you know they only got pictures, right? They ain't got video. But you know what picture they sent him?
This
right here, dog. Why didn't you know any of this? Right? Hey, Curtis, get on screen real quick. Hey, could you imagine? Could you imagine somebody showing you that picture on the iPad? And then what you gonna say? And then like, Amari Cooper looking at the iPad over your shoulder like, what's going on here? And then you got to be expected to run through all of your routes for the rest of the game. You just saw this.
No, if someone hand me the iPad with that, I'm throwing the iPad off and I'm heading to the locker room because ain't no way, dog. Like,
hey, bro,
no way.
what pressure is he trying to evade right now, too? I need us to look how clean the box. They saw 4, dog. Everybody's in coverage and nobody's covered.
Bro, chat. If we crazy, tell us we crazy, dog. Look at this, man.
Like how everybody's open and he not even looking that way. It would be fine if he threw it to either one. But this dude decided to run for 4 yards.
Bro, he decided to evade non-existent pressure.
Hey,
to throw
man.
this ball 10 yards to get 4 yards gain.
Hey man, it's a good thing we don't got one of them wide receivers who like not good at holding their emotions.
Oh
like,
my God.
If we would have had Stephon Diggs on this team, he'd have smacked the shit out of this dude. I'd have strangled him on the
We had Brandon. I think we actually traded for Brandon Ayuk, dog. Oh my God.
And he fight him on the sideline, man. Like, we can't work with this shit, bro. What you want us to do? What do you want us to do?
I can't make the ball come to me. Right, we gonna get him.
How can I get more, coach? How can I get more wide open than this, coach? How can I get more wide open than this?
Imagine being a position coach and like you have to do something. You got to coach. What are you about to say? How much can you show this picture before you just like, hey, bro, the quarterback sucks? You know what you got to do. You got to start basically. You know how a coach talk to you when they know one player on the team sucks.
Oh, they pull you to the side. They pull you to the side
bro,
and say, "Hey, get him out."
You got to do what you got to do.
Like, what does that mean? What does that mean?
You just got to play. You just got to. Hey, look, they looking at the tape too, right? It ain't about what's going on right now,
bro. There
one
is
of the most damning images I've ever seen. And look, he's not even looking at any of this shit.
It's not even.
He's already trying to leave the pocket. I saw somebody go, hey, Quincy, context matters. The offensive line's not good. All right,
context,
what I gotta do it right now?
Context of fucking what? What are you talking about context? He's ass. It's irrefutable proof. He can't play quarterback anymore, dog. He's terrible.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I've never seen a play this open. And the ball not get thrown. Like, that's the thing that's getting me, Cole. He didn't throw it.
He just ran. He just ran for what?
2 weeks after telling us he's not a running quarterback. Well, you better fucking run, then. Like, if you can't make this, you better get on the goddamn treadmill.
Hey, no, Q, I got another stat. I got another stat for you. Actually,
and then there's this image right here.
Another stat for you.
There's no stat. This is a negative QBR in my opinion, dog. Like this. It's pissing me off all over again.
Hey Q, tell me if you heard this stat. Deshaun Watson averages more yards per carry, 5.2, than he does per pass attempt.
I just tweeted that out. This motherfucker is less efficient throwing the ball than running it. Curtis, could you believe that was true when I tweeted that out?
I wanted to.
Dog, I saw that. Because I don't even tweet no more, but I gotta tweet that. That's crazy once I realized that was the case.
Oh my
His
God.
adjusted yards per attempt on passing are lower than his yards per carry. By a significant margin, Cole. You know the whole reason that the analytics believes throwing the ball is good is because it's way more efficient. You get more per pass than you get per run. Like 2 times, 3 times. It's like shooting a 3-pointer, right? You get more for shooting a 3 than you get for shooting a 2. That's the basic math that we come to about why we throw the ball so much in the NFL. My man is telling me right now, if we just decide to run Nick Chubb 100 times a game, that would be way more efficient than throwing the ball with Deshaun Watson. $45 million. Down the drain, dog. It is what it is. Oh, man.
Q, did you hear what Devin McCourty said?
What Devin say?
He was like, man, this is how. Like, you're gonna lose the locker room at this point because as a defense, you see this guy coming out here and he just can't do anything. You're just
I
like,
want
hey
to be
man,
honest, like in the offensive meetings, like, do you just skip this play? we out here talking about we need to execute better.
I need to coach better. We all just need to be better. No, he needs. You gotta bench this dude, bro. There's no way Jameis can.
Well, you do need to coach better. You need to get him off the fucking field, or like tell him you can throw it one place or nowhere. Like it's, I don't know what to fucking do with this.
There's no way Jameis can be worse than this. No
hey, look, worst case scenario on this play, Jameis would have tried to throw the seam and threw an interception. But you know what? I could fucking live with that. If it was like, oh yeah, well, Jameis got greedy here. Just take the fucking dig, whatever it is. But now that I know the alternative is run for 3 yards and escape from a non-existent pressure. Yeah, fuck it. Throw Jameis in there. Let him throw it. Jameis would have definitely threw it down somewhere. Jameis would have threw a dig across his body. I would have been better with that. Jameis would have tried to throw that corner route late. I would have been better. He would have probably tried to throw the seam late. I don't give a fuck what it is that he would have decided to do as long as he decided to throw the goddamn ball. Case Keenum would have at least checked it down.
Hey, Jacoby Brissett would have made something.
Jacoby Brissett would have threw that dig. Okay, because he know. By the way, man, here's the thing that I don't think enough people are thinking about. This is Dagger on cover 2. He knows he's supposed to throw the dig. Like, I know people are like, Quincy, you're not in the meeting room. You're not there. You don't know what's supposed to happen. You don't know the reads. Dog, if you play Madden, you know what the fucking read is there. They didn't disguise it or nothing. Kurt, tell me, did they disguise this shit? No.
It's a cover 2 concept. They didn't do anything fancy the entire game.
They showed you quarter. They showed you quarter, and it immediately got into cover 2. Like
it's nothing. The Commanders' defense didn't do anything exotic at all. They just played a 2 deep safety look to protect their corners. And this man don't even know how to read a dagger concept. Get this man away from my team.
He can't read dagger. I was watching high school football. They ran dagger. Like, I need people to understand this. Dylan Raiola's little brother, who's a junior in high school right now, I literally watched him throw this concept and have success. I watched that on Georgia Public Broadcast. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, he could do it. I'm sitting here being like, damn, dog, I wish we could do that.
No, you know what, Q? You know what the real problem is, Q? What the real problem is? The real problem is they just need to be more disciplined. You know, the whole team just needs to be more disciplined. They need to make sure. It's like, I don't know what they got going on. I don't know what
Deshaun
the coach
Watson
is doing.
needs to study so he knows what dagger is and what dagger beats, right? Like, because apparently Deshaun don't know fucking football fundamentals. Like, hey, man, does he still do that podcast? Because I would love to see him break this fucking play down with Quincy Avery.
I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, let's see the superstar quarterback break this goddamn play down. Let's see him making it. Was all these routes decoys? Bro, he lucky I'm not in that. Oh my God, I would be the most petty. Oh my God, I'd be like, what the fuck?
And people were like, why y'all keep talking about him, the decoy? Why y'all keep talking about that? How was that not a
because
massive
this is
fucking
how we
red
knew
flag?
this was possible. If he's calling a fucking speed out on a RPO and decoy, he doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
It is a travesty we cannot see Q on camera.
Oh my God, it's probably a blessing in disguise.
How do you have a decoy on RPO, dog? That's still
No.
Nobody thought that was crazy. People were trying to defend that shit. I'm like, how do you?
He was calling the decoy on the RPO, and then it was obvious the backside had this fake ass bubble screen that nobody was running through. Like, we know what side of the play this is on. What are you talking about? What do you expect me to believe? I saw the most non-film breakdown motherfuckers in this space be able to call bullshit on that confidently. That's where we're at with our quarterback right now. Robert Shenanigans can call bullshit on Deshaun Watson. I'll be like, he ain't wrong. And that might be the dumbest motherfucker on the internet. Like, and I gotta be like, yeah, he ain't wrong. My man wouldn't know a smash concept if it smacked him in the face, but he know that that's not right. That's where we're at with our quarterback right now, dog. Like, that's where we're at. Like, it doesn't matter who you respect the most in the Phil Breakdown Browns community. It can be Jake, it can be Corey, it can be Sam, whoever it is, all the way from just a regular dude who got NFL Plus could just look at this and be like, that's not right.
Oh, dog. All you can do is laugh at this shit, bro. All you can do is laugh at this shit at this point.
I've never seen it be this bad, dog. I've never seen it be this bad.
We are Cleveland fucking Browns fans. We have seen the absolute worst of the worst come through here, and I have never seen no shit like this before.
I ain't never seen it. Because I went into this thinking, like Curtis, I went into this being like, maybe it's not as bad on tape. His tape was good last week. I was giving this motherfucker a chance, as ill-advised as it was. And I watched this tape and I was like, oh my God. It was worse than Drake dropping the Heart Part 5, where I'm like, you know what? Now I think you did it. Right? Like, it's like, I didn't think you did it before you dropped this song, but you dropped this and now what? I think you did it. Like, this was that bad, man. He need to apologize for this, dog. I'm sorry. He need to say sorry. Kevin Stefanski. Y'all love Kevin Stefanski, don't y'all? Like, he needed to J. Cole this shit right now. Get on stage and tell us how great Kevin Stefanski is and how he ain't gonna do this shit no more, because I can't stand it.
Bro. Hey, no, put that on full screen one more time. Put that on full screen.
Okay, I still got the image up, bro.
Put that on full screen one more time.
Like legitimately, somebody showed this to Deshaun Watson on an iPad, and he had to explain this. I would love to hear the mic'd up for that.
Hey, don't we got Hard Knocks?
Hey, Kobe, it ain't the only one. By the way, this didn't happen once.
Man,
I counted at least 3 times. Oh yeah, what? Let me see. Let me go to play 12 here. I got play 12 here. 6 plays later. 7. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I believe play 12 here. Something similar happens. Let's see. Oh yeah, the whole backside of this play's open. Yep.
Hey, bro, there's nobody around. There's nobody around him. There's nobody around him.
Whole backside. He got David. By the way, this is the more infuriating one of the two, because it's 32, by the way. The first down marker is at the 50. Look where David is. The linebacker decided to abandon and be like, oh, I got to get to David. He's going to obviously throw it to David. Nah, fuck that. Corner route. Watch Jerry Jeudy on this play, man. Jerry Jeudy is butt naked, booty open. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. He cuts this back. He tired to run these open things. Look, he's open. He's so open right now.
Oh shit.
He did the thing that's even more infuriating. He might have had a chance to hit Amari Cooper if he didn't throw this shit late as hell. Look at when this ball comes out. Where does Amari Cooper have space to catch this? This ball he has to tiptoe. They can just crash on the spot at that point. This is so bad, man.
Hey, no, chat. Y'all got to tell people to come in here because this is gold. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, next play. I got Jerry Jeudy wide open in the end zone. You seen this one yet, Cole?
No, let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. Oh no, I think
yeah.
this is the one that.
that pissed me off. This play pissed me off. Run that. Put it on full screen. Put it on full screen. Put it on full screen.
Walk us through it, Curtis. Walk us through it, Curtis.
Okay, and that I'm figuring. Okay, run play. Let me see. Let me see what happens.
Okay, right here is where I'm like, oh, he sucks.
Oh,
Right here, he sees
Judy is open. He don't hit him.
the read.
Oh my god.
So the read here, right, is watch this linebacker, see who follows Cooper, see who follows who, because you could get the other side open. Bam.
Judy's there. He's right.
Everything
there.
happened. By the way, pocket clean.
Clean pocket. Hit Judy. I'm open. Waving my hand. And he doesn't hit him.
No, he runs and takes it back.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Before that play, we got this one right here, which like, okay, you make the right read, you throw the ball, and where the fuck was this going?
I don't know. I don't know where that was.
Oh
yeah, we can go through it. Man. There's that one play on the RPO where he just flicks it behind David Njoku for whatever reason.
Oh man.
Cole, whole game's like this. The whole game is like this. People are like, man, Quincy, you seem to be done. Yeah, I watched this. Okay. I watched it and I thought to myself, this ain't the first time. This ain't the first time.
How do you defend this? Chat, let me know. Let me know if I'm crazy. I'm gonna ask y'all a question, but let me know if I'm crazy.
I do got the David Njoku one. Is this it? Right here? RPO?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Where's that going?
No, chat. If I'm crazy, tell me I'm crazy, chat. If I'm crazy, tell me
He
I'm crazy.
Shit overhand too. Like, no excuse. He just
How the fuck do you defend this?
Was that a
How do
decoy?
you defend it? How do you defend this? You can't even try to defend this, dog. You can't even try to defend this. You can't.
Someone said, this is my euphoria. I don't want to see him throw the ball no more. I'm done. And you drop a game like this, I'm done. I don't care what you do for the rest of the season. He could throw for 400 yards, 4 touchdowns next week. I ain't buying that. And you ain't fooling me. I've seen what you do. Okay? Nah.
Oh,
Care less if he go on a little Russell Wilson fake good tour. I'm good, bro. I'm all the way good. I'm done. I'm out. Y'all can have it. If you want to defend Deshaun Watson, y'all got it. Call me a fucking hater. I don't care. I'm over it. Like, I've been objective. Cole, I have been objective about this. Okay?
the funniest part of this whole thing is that the screenshot is still up no matter what.
Yeah, bro.
Everybody just got to see this shit, man. This is the worst quarterback
bro. I've been objective about this. I've been peaceful about this. I have been trying to figure out if this can work earnestly. Put my personal feelings aside and just talk about what was going on the field and the building. Well, now what's going on in the field and the building is bad. Okay? It's bad. Brother, they watch this stuff too. And I'm going to be honest with you. They probably know way worse things that are going on these plays that aren't being executed by the quarterback than we do. Like, it's probably way more inexcusable to them than it is to us.
I would hope so.
Like, what I'm saying, Cole, is we're looking at that like there's no way he should have his eyes there. And they're looking at that as you have all the indicators built into this offense to tell you your eyes should be on that side of the field. They know how wrong he is every time they look at this film, dog. Curtis, could you imagine being in a film room like that? Like, and you still got to block for this dude?
I'm looking at this dude sideways. Like, I'm just staring at him the whole time. And I'm like, bro, how?
I wouldn't even want to sit next to him because you know he getting the stank eye the whole fucking session. You don't want to get associated with that.
This is my thing about this entire situation, though. This is my thing about this entire situation, bro. If you are another player on this team, another player on this offense, he is so bad that he is making you look worse just by proxy. Just by proxy. You being around this motherfucker is making you look like you are one of the worst players at your position. I can't imagine what those wide receivers are going through. Like looking at just going through these plays and seeing how wide open and see how many catches and yards and all this. Hey, these dudes got incentives in their contracts. And they probably sitting there like, man, if I had another quarterback, I'd be getting all these bonuses, but I'm stuck with this motherfucker. I'm stuck with him. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous, man. Oh, did we lose Q? Did we finally?
Yeah, like
Q?
people are wondering why Amari Cooper is
is.
frustrated. Why Amari Cooper looks this way. Yeah, dog, he got an incentive-laden contract right now. Like all his bonuses are based on incentives. He ain't getting that.
He ain't getting none of them are getting none of that.
But he couldn't throw to Josh Gordon. And I'm not talking about like regular Josh Gordon. I'm talking about high Josh Gordon. He couldn't throw to high Josh Gordon right now. Johnny Manziel could throw to Josh Gordon on drugs. Like Jason Campbell could throw to Josh Gordon on drugs.
Hey man, is this the worst? Is this the worst quarterback since the team came back?
With high Josh Gordon, and Josh Gordon be like, "You blowing my high, bro. You really blowing this shit." Josh Gordon had 200 yards back to back with like 3 different quarterbacks in a stretch of games in his life, and I don't think he can do shit with this.
Hey man, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. This shit right here might be worse than this shit right here is worse than PJ Walker, dog. This shit right here. This shit right here is worse than PJ Walker, bro.
PJ would have threw the dagger. He might not have been accurate, but like he would have threw it.
Like this is some of the worst quarterback play I've ever seen.
We're not even giving the offense a chance to succeed. Like we're not. Nobody's getting a chance. If that's what the defense knows, we're not even giving it a chance. He's not letting this play fail. Like he's just so scared of throwing an interception. I'm like, you know what? Maybe we overrated them Joe Flacco interceptions because at the end of the day, the ball was fucking moving.
Hey man, the offense was explosive with Joe. You can say whatever you want to say, dog.
Hey, bro, at least the ball was moving. I can't say that about the offense right now.
Put Jameis in, man. We don't care about turnovers. We don't care about picks.
Hey man,
we don't care.
They don't care either. Look, the defense will gladly go out here and defend an interception if that meant that the offense did something when they were out there.
Like, why is he playing like this, man? Like, why are you so scared of making a mistake? Like, dog, stop thinking that. Just throw the ball. Like, that dagger play just pissed me off.
I want to know what he tells himself when he watches this. Like, how does he justify him starting?
Why are we assuming that this motherfucker's watching film?
Oh no, he gotta watch it.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Because I think in his mind, he watches it, he think, I'm not that bad. It's not just me. And then he watches it, it's like, it's just you.
It's 100% you, dog. It's 100% you.
You know how I know it's bad? I heard Quincy Avery defended him one time. He ain't been out here one time.
I ain't see him and nobody mentions. I ain't see him and nobody mentions on Twitter.
Talk about we don't.
I ain't
He ain't
none of
arguing
that.
with Brady Quinn right now. Last year he was arguing with Brady Quinn. He had a little gump in his step. This year he ain't arguing with nobody. He let all them shots get off. I know he getting at it every week.
He gotta be. He
just focusing on Jalen Hurts, right? Like,
bro, Ryan fucking Fitzpatrick is out here tweeting out Jameis Winston gifts mid-game. Mid-game, dog.
Hey, Ryan.
Everyone knows.
Look. Ryan.
Everyone knows.
To be fair, Ryan Fitzpatrick understands when that energy is to the point to where the backup quarterback gets in because that's Ryan's whole career. Like Ryan Fitzpatrick's whole career is being this dude in this moment, right? Like Ryan Fitzpatrick is exactly the guy you call in a time like this. So nobody would know the energy better than Ryan Fitzpatrick. Like, tell me one time Ryan Fitzpatrick went in for a bad quarterback in the middle of the season and it didn't work out. Why? Because Ryan knows when it's time to come play. Right? When they need that spark. Ryan Fitzpatrick is an expert on that subject.
Man, we need to spark bad, dog. We need to spark so bad.
I'm like, damn, man, Hugh Jackson would have benched him for a half. I was watching this game. I was like, remember when Hugh Jackson used to just bench a dude randomly for like a spark? I missed that.
Hey, Deshaun so ass. He got to talk about we miss Hugh.
It wasn't all bad, right?
Oh my god. Hey man, we ain't seen Q. We ain't seen Q on the in like 20 minutes.
Bruh, like I think I overheated the camera. I was so mad at this. Like I hope my camera is not broken. Like,
Oh, bro, might have to use the laptop camera. It's all
nah, bro. You know what? I'm gonna leave it on screen. Where play number 6 at?
Put it on full screen. Put it on full screen.
Oh, 5. Play number 6 right here.
Oh, man.
Drop 2 right here. All right, yeah, put it on. How do you explain this image, man?
No, I'm gonna ask a serious question. Chat, feel free to chime in whenever you want to. Put it back on full screen, bro. Put it back on full screen. Cause it's some people that be like taking shots at me and you in the Browns
I got called,
fandom sphere.
by the way, when I was criticizing his game versus New York, and I'm gonna just get my shit off on some of these Pee-wee coaches that think they know what the fuck they talking about, right? Because they watched the game once. I watched this game a bunch of times, and I got called by somebody, one of these people, amateur with a pause button. Okay, well, explain this then, expert. Explain this fucking pause button pause right here. Explain that shit.
They be out here calling us casuals because we don't want to defend this shit. Look at this shit, bro.
Come on, man.
How do you defend this shit?
Come on.
Defend it. Defend it now, please. Please, come on. Defend it now.
Bro, you would bench your quarterback in high school for not throwing the ball here.
Defend it. Y'all had every opportunity to come on and defend Deshaun Watson right now. Come in the chat. Defend him, please.
Like how can you defend this, dog? Everybody's open, and this brother gonna take off for 4 yards. Like, get him out of here, dog. Enough.
I'm done. I'm done.
What are you supposed to do with this? What are you supposed to do?
Hey man, we ain't even considering the fact that this man is a pervert allegedly. Like, this ain't even got nothing to do with that.
Just on
the field alone, I'm done with it.
Hey, Seth just said, "Hey man, Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles gonna hit some of these back."
People like, yeah, man, switching the quarterback and going to fix everything. Let me see what it does fix. Let me see what it does fix.
Oh my god, bro, this is the worst quarterback in the fucking world, bro. I'm sorry. How do you defend this shit?
This is so bad.
Oh my god. I know DTR and James just be talking, hey, like that RCD skit. Hey man, I know I can do better than this. He ain't that good.
It ain't even the RGC skit, man. It's like, bro, come on, man. You just out here, you hear the play call on the headset, and you just praying he see it.
Hey man, I know Joe Flacco probably I know he be talking so much shit about Cleveland.
Nah, Joe Flacco ain't talking shit. You know who sees this and talks shit? The king of not seeing it cover 2. Baker Mayfield, like, I would have threw that dig. All that cover 2, they said I didn't see it, Cleveland. I would have threw the dig. Bro, imagine this shit happened and Tom Brady was on the call. Tom Brady like, throw the dig. Oh my God, he didn't throw it.
He'd have been screaming. He'd have been ranting on TV, man.
Bro, we got this shit on Hard Knocks.
Oh, I can't wait for Hard Knocks, bro.
I feel so bad for them editors. They're going to have to cut out all this shit, dog.
I hope they don't. Please, let the world see it. They need to. Jimmy needs to be embarrassed on a national scale. That's what he needs to be.
Bro.
Oh, my God.
And if they ever do a documentary I am volunteering myself to be on the interview team. I will bring this tape with me. I'll bring my own personal iPad. I will save this shit on this iPad for the rest of my life because there might be an opportunity where I can show these 12 plays and be like, look at this shit. Look at this shit right here, man.
Hey, man. 1K Matra said Watson's QBR is ranked 581st out of 582 of all qualified QBs since 2006.
That's crazy. Man. That's crazy.
Hey, feel free to defend this. Anybody, please feel free to defend it.
No, the people ain't the ones who need to defend this. Jimmy need to come out and tell us why he ain't benched. Like, hey, bro, it's worth 8% of the net worth of the team to take this L.
Please, please. There's no possible way.
Ain't gonna be no
James
team left. You keep making people watch this. You know how bad you gotta be for the film to be worse than what it looked like on television? Most of the time, and Curtis will tell you, when we watch a game, we're like, yeah, it's usually not as bad as it looks like on TV.
Oh no, it's worse when you watch.
No,
film.
this shit is way worse than it looked like on TV.
Oh god.
I could not imagine if you would have told me at the end of this game I would be this furious with the tape, dog. I would be like, oh man, I know he didn't play well, but like, is it this bad? One of these plays, everybody's open, Kobe, he fumbles, by the way. Like,
hey, pull that one up real quick. I need to laugh.
let me see.
This
Which
might just be
one
what this one is.
Oh,
this whole
play
thing
15.
is at this
I got
point.
play 15. Jerry Jeudy wide open plus fumble. Let's roll it. Right here. I mean, you see it, right? That's called an over. Like, you see it, right? It's there. And yeah, he fumbled. I can't, man. I can't focus on any of the other team's problems right now. This one is so glaring. I want to know what his expected points were for this week on Pro Football Reference. I need to know. I need to show myself this. Okay. And then we'll get to super chats. We got a bunch. Yeah, this is just incredibly bad, man. Incredible. At one point, I was supposed to say something in my breakdown, and keep in mind, I did that video that I did for the film breakdown. I had to record that multiple times because the first time I was furious. Like, I had to calm myself down. People are like, Quincy is visibly upset by what he saw. And the guy was like, you don't understand. It's the third take.
How can you not be visibly upset by what you see?
Like, bro, I do.
Right, how could you not be mad?
I got to do 3 videos a day. Like, I don't be having time to do 3 takes, but I'm like, I got to do 3 takes. Like,
hey, man, somebody just asked, real talk, is AB cooked for this? Hey, bro, look, man.
Hey, man, the Browns.
It depends. That's a yes.
Deshaun Watson, let's go his expected points, offensive expected points, week by week. Week 1, minus 19.8. Week 2, the good game, 0.32.
Okay.
Week 3, minus 17.99. Week 4, minus 6.26. Not really on him. That's the hold on the Amari Cooper thing that really cost him that. Okay, so he was neutral in those 2. Week 5, minus 16.8. Should I call it progress? He's only costing you 16 points now. He started with 20.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. People, and listen, and the coach is probably the one who's going to have to answer for this. And it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. Kevin's going to be the fall guy for this. You can see it coming a mile away. You can see it coming.
I don't know how they're going to convince me that Kevin is the fall guy.
Oh, we know he's not the problem.
Yeah.
We know he's not the problem, but they're gonna make him the fall guy for this.
I don't know.
I hope they don't.
I would hope that there is no fall guy and we could just all say, hey, dog, that was awful. And move on. Nobody expected that he'd be this bad. Not even Deshaun Watson's biggest haters thought that he would look this awful coming into it. So like you at least have that. This was impossible to anticipate. I mean, we've never seen a fall. We haven't seen quarterback play this bad, let alone a quarterback who used to be good fall to playing this bad.
Of course, this shit happens to the Cleveland Browns.
Hey, dog. That's why I'm like, just draft somebody and develop them and do it the long way, because God is clearly telling us we're not about to have no fucking shortcuts to this quarterback problem.
No,
Like,
it's not.
by the way, the Browns have left 54 points on the board this season.
54 points.
Yeah, they would be neutral, by the way. That would just get them to even offensively. Like, that's
I'm
not
not
even
even
talking about the many offenses in the NFL that are plus on expected points.
I'm not even exaggerating. There's no doubt in my mind. If they had Jameis Winston playing in the Raiders game, I won't say the Raiders game, but in the Giants game for sure, they win that game. 100% to me. They win that game.
It'd be closer against Dallas. Let's get to some super chats before I fire myself up again, man.
Nah, fire yourself up one more time. Come on. You got one more crash out on you?
I didn't crash out. That's not crashing out. Crashing out implies that there was an accident.
No,
okay.
No, you don't need to crash out again. I already did it once. We don't need it again.
Crash out would imply that there was an accident. I did not slip and slurve on the highway talking about that fucking play right there. That's Deshaun Watson crashing out. Okay. I'm just telling you what happened.
Bro, he be yelling at receivers. He was yelling at receivers and shit during this game too.
Yeah,
and I know they just.
How about you fucking find me? Why you think they want nothing? They just tired of this.
I get it. I understand, Amari. After watching this, Amari,
I promise you, I wouldn't have minded.
I apologize, Amari.
Remember?
Seriously.
I promise you, I wouldn't have minded. Wonder what he was talking about now.
Oh,
might have been the transition from going to 4 to whatever the fuck Brock Purdy number is. 15? That what he wear?
Yeah, he wears 15.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I promise he wouldn't have minded. And let me tell you, if Amari Cooper gets traded somewhere with competent quarterback play, or if you just put Jameis Winston on the field, hey Curtis, bro, you can't be eating no chips in the middle of the screen.
Come on, man. Man, the yell so much he got hungry.
And then start eating chips. That's crazy.
Man, you worked up an appetite yelling about how bad Deshaun Watson is.
Yeah, man. Hey, bro, what the fuck is going on?
What you doing, man? Come on, bro. Come on, dog.
All right. We'll read the super chats and move on for this. If there's one game to lose, he's talking about the Guardians. That one was their only good starting pitcher. Now game 3's must win. I
mean, I agree.
Okay, I've never seen a play where all 5 wide receivers are open and nobody got the ball, Ray Rags, and nobody got a fucking target. He
didn't even try.
We didn't get a target. Nobody registered a target on that play. You know how many times I watch, shout out to JT O'Sullivan, the QB film school, and whenever a quarterback is struggling, he pops it at the top of the route. He's like, all right, tell me who's open. I need him to do a video about this game. because you pause that shit, be like, oh my God.
Hey, real quick, go back to the play. Just put it on full screen one more time.
Which one? Play 6? We go back to play 6?
Yeah, please. Hold on. Bro, there's nobody next to this is tripping me out, dog. There's literally nobody fucking next to him. And he pulls this and he runs. There's nobody next to him.
Bro, if we had Baker Mayfield with the torn label, we'd be 2-2. Like
nobody's even around him. Nobody's close to him.
This shit making me miss Baker's labrum. Like,
this is the cleanest.
You know how bad
this is some of the cleanest pockets he got all year.
You know how bad you got to play for me to be like, maybe the Baker Bros had a point. Like, I've already been like, hey, the Flacco folk had a point too. That's where I'm at.
Oh man, it's the worst decision the Browns have
It's
ever
gonna be the
made.
last time we ever start an ACC quarterback, dog. He doing horrible things for the Browns right now.
No more melanated and mobile. We're done.
No,
We're done with
man, we
that.
only do
We're
it.
done with that.
Hey,
We
bro.
done.
Jalen Milroe, change your number right now so I could justify them drafting you. Like, we can't roll out another quarterback wearing 4. What you wear in high school, bro? Wear that. Like,
Oh man. Yeah, man. We need to. How do I want to put this? The next starting quarterback of the Cleveland Browns is going to be clean cut. First guy in, last guy out.
hey, man, it could be Blake Martinez. We could do something completely different. I don't give a fuck. Okay. As long as it ain't 4 right now,
He's
cool.
gonna be more athletic than you think he is.
Hey, look, auto descriptions. Jameis Winston, sneaky athletic, like that sneaky speed of Jameis.
I don't know if Jameis is a culture fit anymore.
Hey, bro, literally anybody else right now, I'm willing to give it a shot. I'm willing to give it a shot. Fuck it. Let's see what DTR can do. Like, I'm willing to give literally anybody else a shot right now.
Oh man.
Sometimes I wonder, like, do the Browns even want this to work? Like, I don't get the feeling when I watch Kevin that Kevin actually wants this to work anymore. Like, he's all right, man. Like,
I think they're just trying to prove a point to Jimmy at this point.
yeah, man. And look, you know what that point looked like? This is gonna be a picture of this on Jimmy's desk. What the fuck does this mean?
You tell me, Jim.
You think he could have got the ball to any of those guys? The Browns out here beating 7 people with coverage with 5 wide receivers, and we can't get the fucking ball to one of them. It's crazy. It's crazy.
They're all wide the fuck open.
When I say this is why I'm not exaggerating when I say this. I don't know if he could beat Ole Miss right now, dog. Like, I really don't. Like, if you just plugged him in as the starting quarterback for any random college team, I don't know if he makes them better. Because this is what college defenses look like, Cole.
Look at this. Look at this.
These are the windows that Shador be throwing to against North Dakota State. Okay? Like, this is crazy.
I've never seen nothing like that before in my life.
That's insane.
Never seen it. Literally everybody's open.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Every soul on that field is nowhere close to making a play on the ball.
Look at the defense. This statistically was the worst passing defense in the NFL coming into.
Look at that shit.
Coming into the game.
What is this implementation of cover 2?
Like,
I
what
think
is
this is a Tampa 2? Does that look like a Tampa 2 to you? Because where the linebacker sitting?
It actually might be Tampa 2. Look at that. That is just.
It's either that or it's an invert, but it doesn't matter. Everybody's open and looking at you. And they got to watch this man run out the pocket. Like, the Coop's looking at him. Both the receivers in the flat is looking at him. Jerry's looking at him. Everybody is watching this man, expecting the ball to come to him because, like, oh, shit, I'm open.
That is just.
Yeah, man, that's a backbreaker. I don't know how the fuck you get through that as a position group. Well, what Chad O'Shea going to say in the film room?
What can you say?
It could come to you at any time. Get the fuck out of my face.
It's not going to come to you at any time.
No, it is going to come to you when you're not open. And it's going to be late. It's basically like, hey, man, you got to get ready to catch this ball late, inaccurate, and you're not going to be open. How the fuck do you... No wonder our drop rate's so high. Nobody catches the ball when they expect the ball to come to them.
Yeah, man, this is
Jerry Jeudy out here just like freestyling. That's the only receiver we got that can do anything right now because he understands that the quarterback can't see. And that's because he lived through 3 years of fucking Russell Wilson. He just out here like, look, he can't throw. Like, tell me right, Kurt, tell me right now. Is that the only reason Jerry Jeudy's having success is because he's like, hey man, he's ass. And he's accepted this reality. Because this is what he knows.
Hey man, he's ass.
To Jerry Jeudy, this is just what quarterbacks look like.
Oh man, you gotta put Jameis in there, bro. You gotta put
Best quarterback
Jameis in
he's
there.
ever had in his life was Bryce Young.
Oh,
He's just like, hey man, you can't expect a quarterback to play his structure. You got to come back to him. And Jerry Jeudy been eating off that because he's the only one that understands that motherfucker sucks. Okay.
oh shit.
He ain't even disappointed. He knew he wasn't gonna get that ball when he ran all them digs that were open. Because he like, oh no, I'm open traditionally. He's never gonna get this ball to me. Like, let me scramble out this route that I'm already open in and try to find Deshaun so he can get me the goddamn ball. Like,
Oh my lord, bro.
people telling me
What
this
did
wide
you
receiver
do?
group's too slow. They can't catch. Look at this shit, man. We not even giving them a chance. People want me to blame everything equally when I have to see shit like this. I'm like, nah, come on, man.
All right, man. Let's try to get through all these super checks. There's a ton.
And two, if he's still the starter of 2 weeks, that feel like the team spitting on the face of the fans who's had to dealt with this dude on the roster for years. Yeah, I agree. Mike C says Browns pissed off. Their only Hail Mary is the civil case was settled. Witness won't talk to the NFL. So that, well, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if she talked to the NFL or not. All the cases he got suspended for last in 2022 were settled. So the NFL might just suspend him just like out of mercy for the Browns, to be honest.
Honestly, do us a favor, please.
And like, let's not act like the NFL actually needs a legally bystanding decision here. They could do whatever the fuck they wanted. Like, Curtis,
help
your
us
mic
out.
off?
Wait, what'd you say?
Oh no, I thought you were saying something.
No.
Okay. But Ray Rag says, man, Brandon Whedon would have won at least 3 that's crazy.
Isn't it that crazy though? Is it that crazy?
No, I mean it's crazy that we're even at that point. Like, because Brandon Whedon was the worst quarterback I've ever seen in a Browns uniform. And I think Deshaun Watson's put some games together. It's giving that a run for its money. Ray Rag says it looks like the entire offense isn't even trying to produce anything productive. They don't run or pass block. They don't catch. They don't run. They hate this dude on and off the field.
They hate this dude on and off the field. It's crazy.
We just talk about, like, what if he's weird? Like, Caleb Gwynn says, I said dudes didn't want to play with them. I said they were all fed up with his toxic ass. It's only going to get worse. I know this team. Gagan says tanking is a front office decision and the coaches don't tank. My theory is Haslam knows playing Watson will guarantee a top 5 pick. Yeah, man, playing this dude that you're paying $45 million is the only way we can get a top 5 pick.
Yeah, you might as well just put the backup in. At least you're having fun at that point.
Well, no. His point is if we put the backup in, we might get too good. Like our only path to a top 5 pick. The only person who could bottleneck this roster is Deshaun Watson. Do you realize that's what he's saying?
Man, come on, bro. You can't do that to the team. Don't do that to the team. You can't do that to the team.
Bro, some of these dudes are 30.
For real, man.
Danny says Jimmy Haslam needs to be run out of town. He's a criminal billionaire that has destroyed the Browns. As long as he's here, the team is cooked. I'm gonna be honest. All these owners suck. Like, none of these owners are good. You could run them out of town. But I mean, any idiot who spends $150 million on Deshaun Watson is just gonna have to deal with it. Iceman, the boss, says, when I saw Robert Shenanigans cook, I knew it was up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you agree with the Shenanigans tweet, dog? It's over. It's over for whoever that is, because that's the lowest common denominator. like That's it. It's like, oh, the lowest common denominator. Yep, we've got there. He's saying stuff I agree with. It's that bad.
Oh man.
Yeah, man, it's that bad. They should have jumped him in the players' meeting. Imagine him trying to hold the players' meeting and be in charge of it, like he ain't the fucking problem. We're all trying to find who did this, like the fucking SpongeBob meme. Bro, it's you.
Oh man. Oh god.
And if you think I'm being ruthless about it, imagine the people who have dealt with this since March. You think we're being mean about this? You have no idea what that locker room sounds like when that man ain't in that building. I bet people stay in the locker room late just to talk shit about it. You know how bad you got to be that for people to do that.
As soon as he not in earshot, they just like, I hate this motherfucker.
Hey, bro, what the fuck? What we got? We got to get Miles to say he gonna want to trade or something to get rid of this dude. That's the only person who could save it in that locker room is Miles being like, "Hey, I'm not gonna sign the extension. This keep going on." Like,
oh man, I don't give a fuck what you got to do. It's me or him, straight up.
Yeah. And my God, if they choose Deshaun Watson over Myles Garrett, they might as well move the team to Canada, dog. There's nobody gonna give a fuck no more.
Oh,
We'll be like, yeah, move the Browns. We'll root for the fucking Lions.
Have more fun, that's for sure.
Yeah, Calgary can have the fucking Browns, dog. Fuck it.
Hamilton Tiger Cats, they can have them. Hamilton can have them.
Just give us the Tiger Cats, dog. The Cleveland Tiger Cats. We'll cheer on Canadian football for however long we got to do it.
No, the Tiger Cats are bad. We need a new. No, Tiger Cats are bad.
Are the Tiger Cats starting a quarterback who's one of the worst that we've seen in the last 10 years and also an embarrassment off the field?
No, Bo Levi. I think the starter, because I watch Canadian football. Don't ask why, but Bo Levi Mitchell has been the starter, and he's been hooping. Team might be eliminated from playoff contention though, but.
Well, when his contract's up, see if he wants to play in Cleveland. Phil Cook, this is Quincy's euphoria.
Yeah.
I ain't even having fun no more. This ain't euphoria. like, the film review was euphoria. This is he need to go. Okay, y'all laughing. I think he gotta go. Like,
you say he a sick man with sick thoughts, and
hey,
you think
man.
he should. You think people like him should? You think people like him should?
Hey man, gonna have me talk about the industry.
Oh, bro.
He the first person, if he came out, I've got death threats over this. I'd be like, man, shut the fuck up and play football. Nobody care about the death threats.
No. Hey, man. No, chat. Somebody clip that one.
Like, if he come out talking about the harassment he's dealt with, like, bro, you know what you put these people through? You know what regular Browns fans get accused of because you on the team? Don't nobody care about that shit. Fuck you talking about, man? Feel bad for me. These people are mean. Yeah, okay. Man, throw that fucking ball, dog. Like,
no, bro.
nobody give a fuck. I'm supposed to sit here and be like, oh man, I know we feel bad, but it's just football at the end of the day. No, man, people have been accused because they are Browns fans of defending some unspeakable shit, right? Like, and you are the reason that they are being accused of that. And then you're out here not even living up to your end of a $230 million deal. If you deal with some harassment on Twitter, dog, I don't care.
Oh God!
Like,
man.
he is at the point to where if somebody did take a shot at him, we'd be like, "Well, who shot him? Who tried to shoot him? Deshaun? Because it wasn't accurate." Like,
oh man!
hey man, we found out who keep taking shots at that one dude. That we are not going.
Oh man!
Yeah, yeah, I'm done.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm done. No, I'm just done with with the current situation.
Oh, okay.
After watching your film breakdown, is the embodiment of why are you running?
Oh man,
it's so frustrating. Ray Rag says, no joke, I'm afraid for Chubb. If Watson still is the starter when he comes back, this O-line is nah, they on block for Chubb because they fuck with Chubb. That's the only thing that can save Watson is him getting some effort because of we fuck with Chubb. Like it's gonna be like, hey, we fuck with Chubb, so we can't just leave Watson out there.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That first game that Nick Chubb comes back, that home game, that's gonna be a weird. That's gonna be a weird dynamic, but it might be like the talent show with SpongeBob.
Yeah, it was like Nick Chubb, yeah, and the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. Get the fuck out of here.
Boom.
We won Winston.
It's gonna be so bad, dog. It's gonna be so funny.
Right, he gonna have that spot heat. He gonna he gonna have that go away boo, like that guttural boo. We like remember when Zach Wilson was started out there before they traded for Aaron Rodgers and New York was just like boo. Imagine if Zach Wilson was also that bad and accused of 30 plus cases of sexual assault. The teams ain't even having the fun we predicted. They're not even playing not like that, not like us. Jonathan Allen felt bad for him. He said, man, he just looks like his head's not in the game. I can't explain it.
We can't explain it either, Jonathan. We can't explain it either.
All we can explain is that he stinks right now. Autistic kid, coach would have found my head down in my phone in the film room for being like, if you think I'm looking at Twitter is an issue, look at the quarterback. It's bad, bro.
It's bad.
It's bad.
It's as bad as it's ever been.
Up right now, and he want to be as bad as the shoulder rub. I can't, bro. I can't imagine what it's like being in that wide receiver room right now. Like
I can. I 100% can. I 100% can. They probably talk about every day. They probably talk about how they're gonna jump this man as soon as they get the chance.
Oh, people talk about Ray Rags talk about people why AB fired, but like if you look at his draft track record, he's actually done a good job. Yeah, look, the only thing AB needs to clean up is he has this, and like I'm gonna do a video on it, I think tomorrow. He has this bad habit of not really considering off the field concerns and how that can affect the on the field. And I think that showed his face in some of these draft picks. And I think it showed his face in this Deshaun Watson trade. Because, yeah, on the field, if you look at the numbers from 2020, you thought you were getting an elite quarterback. But you had to ask yourself, hey, man, what does somebody who used to be associated with, like, wholesomeness and religion being associated with what he's associated with now, what kind of damage does that do to somebody's ability to play football going forward? The answer is shocking.
Yeah, we have our answer.
Yeah, you completely destroys. You got to respect the ability for mental health issues or mental trauma to be able to affect your ability to play football. Because look at this shit. That's worse than the torn Achilles.
Oh man! Hey, we got the clip of you.
Somebody clipped it already.
Oh yeah, we got the clip of that. I will be tweeting that out immediately when I get
which
the chance. You know which one?
The one that just happened.
Oh yeah. You know which one?
Don't tweet that out.
It's already on Twitter.
Oh my God, bro.
It's already on Twitter.
Because you know what they're gonna say. Quincy's okay with Deshaun Watson dying or getting death threats. It's so bad. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying we've been too much, man. And who cares? Fucking people on Twitter gonna misinterpret it anyways. Food Loves You says laugh just laughing at this point, so we ain't crying.
Ain't no reason to cry, man. We about to get the number 1 pick.
I'm about to say,
Figure
I
out who
don't
you want.
feel like crying. I just want to get on with it. Let's go. Let's move on from this, bro.
Who you want? Who you want in the
Jameis
draft?
Winston through that screen, I'm like, that looked like the best throw of the day. Okay. It looked good to me. Desmond Cloud says, QB aside, can we run against 2 deep looks? I don't know. We paying $45 million to throw the ball 45 times. So we're not even finding out about the fucking run game.
We got bigger issues.
Hey, if Jameis in there, you would run the ball more.
Yeah.
But Deshaun Watson said he's the identity of the defense right now. God, is that a fucking horrible thought? The identity of our defense is Deshaun Watson. I mean, offense right now is Deshaun Watson.
Worst offense in the league.
And then he come on the press conference every week and talk about how we don't have an identity. I'm like, do you not know who you are? You just said you were the identity.
At this point, we shouldn't take anything that man has to say seriously.
He talking about take what the defense. Hey, here's what drives me crazy. Curtis, how many times you heard him say, I got to take what the defense gives me?
And the defense gave him this, and he says, nah, man, I'm going to take off for 4 yards. All right.
Oh, they only giving me the scramble.
Oh, man.
I can't believe it.
No.
I really can't believe it, man. I can't believe he's this bad. I don't think I've ever seen Q like this. Watson really broke the best of us. Yeah, man. Baker Mayfield never got me to this point. You know what? Fuck it. I'm sorry, Baker. I was too rough on you, dog, because I was going at you hard and it wasn't this bad. Now I know how bad this could get. Fuck.
Hey, you hear Curtis over there?
What'd he say?
He said pause like 10 times in a row, bro.
What I say?
Ooh, Curtis was not with it, bro. Curtis was not with it.
Hey, man.
Oh.
We said, well, no. What did we say when Baker was playing bad? It can't get worse. Oh, no. It got worse.
It got 100% worse. Billion times worse.
It got worse, dog. My bad. I wasn't using my imagination enough. I clearly just had a lack of imagination when it came to how bad it could be, because I thought I'd seen bad quarterback play in my life, and I have. Shit got me asking, what Kenny Pickett doing? Like, this is bad, bro.
I'm thinking about all the quarterbacks that we've made fun of on this pod over the years, and he's worse than all of them, dog. Like, he's worse than Bo Nix. He's worse than Bryce Young. Who else is playing that's not good? Like, he's worse than Will Levis. He's worse than Gardner Minshew,
who just got benched.
He's probably worse than Aiden O'Connell. Like, this is unprecedented, even for the Cleveland Browns. This is unprecedented.
Because I know Curtis is. Do you think he's worse than 2023 Jordan Teamu?
He might be worse than that.
He's certainly worse than 2023 Battlehawks AJ McCarron. Like, most certainly worse than that. This is not NFL quarterback play.
Man, this not
like, you gotta be real. Play. If you're Deshaun Watson, you look at this tape and you see multiple plays in which this happens to you. You gotta just say, hey, I gotta take a sabbatical.
You cannot convince me.
Make this easy on everybody and take yourself out.
You cannot convince
of the starting lineup.
That
I don't want
Curtis
somebody
Rourke,
clipping that, making it seem like I said something I did not. But you got to take yourself out the starting lineup.
Oh, I understand what you're saying now. I understand what you're saying now. They're not gonna clip that one.
Right.
But you cannot tell me that Curtis Rourke cannot do more than this.
Brother, it ain't even about Curtis Rourke.
I'm just saying, bro. You can't tell me. Shador Sanders can do more than this. I'm sorry.
You can't tell me that Desmond Ridder can't do better than this.
Quinn Ewers can do better than
the
this?
only quarterback I've ever seen that it wouldn't surprise me if I saw something like this is Kellen Mond.
Look where we are, man. Look where we are. Kellen Mond is what we're doing.
We got the best defensive player God's ever created, and we can't fucking win a game right now because our quarterback can't see an open wide receiver to save his life.
Oh,
we got Denzel Ward, Myles Garrett, Grant Delpit, JOK on the same defense in their prime at the same time. And these dudes can't find it in them to put an effort together because they watch this hopeless shit on offense. And they're like, I ain't gonna lie, on offense, it's not like we got a bad lineup either. Just that quarterback.
Yeah, they look like a team with the quarter. They look like a team that knows they have a quarterback they absolutely cannot win with.
Hey, bro, you know what's gonna be telling? That first game, Deshaun Watson does not start. And you're gonna be like, damn, where this effort been?
I would like to see this against the Eagles.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you imagine how that crowd goes? Like, imagine if he gets benched in the middle of a home game. And then Jameis runs in there.
Crowd might go crazy.
Bro, it's gonna be louder. It's gonna be louder than that one time Cody Rhodes won the championship. That shit gonna be the biggest pop you've ever heard in your life.
You know how bad it is that the fans just want this to be over? Like, we don't even care about wins and losses anymore at this point. It's like, we just want this to be over and we'll call it even.
Bro, this is a wrestling match. We hoping for wrestling finishes for Deshaun Watson's run as the quarterback in Cleveland. Like, we're hoping that, like, Joe Thomas comes out there and helps Nick Chubb, and then Jameis Winston cashes in the money in the bank on Deshaun Watson to take the start job from. This is where we at. Okay. Like, this is what we hoping for, man.
You know how I know it's bad? We were supposed to talk about like 7 things today. We 2 hours in.
This is all we're getting today.
And
the title is a lie.
Yeah, we 100% gotta change the title of this shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, so we 100% gonna have to change the title of this. This is terrible.
Because this is the only thing we're getting on today. This is it.
Q. Put the whole screenshot up one time.
Y'all want an emotion?
Oh yeah, man. Run the whole thing, man. Run the whole thing. Who gives a fuck at this point? Look at this shit.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about this? When you watch it, they were all wide open. And in order to do the scramble drill, because Deshaun wants to scramble, they have to go from being wide open to running straight into coverage. Look at this. Now they're covered. Why are they covered? Because Deshaun made them run into coverage. And then he's like, why isn't anybody open? I can't stand it, dog. Oh, I can't stand it.
Oh my God, bro. He's awful. He's awful.
And by the way, this is not like 22-year-old Anthony Richardson in his like 5th game in the NFL. This is 30-year-old, 3-time Pro Bowl, Deshaun Watson, who is a 8-year vet in the NFL.
Ooh. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Man, I ain't laughed this much on the pod in so long, bro.
I can't believe how open everybody is. You got this middle linebacker roboting to the wrong side of the field. Like, this whole fucking thing is open, man. Like, I didn't even realize that linebacker was roboting to the wrong. What is that linebacker about to do about that corner route Amari Cooper about to run? He's just lost the coverage, so he just roboted. Like,
that's Frankie Lou. I think that's Frankie Lou. Yeah, it is Frankie Louvu. I noticed that.
He just got lost. I don't know how he got lost. The Browns did no deception here. He lost in coverage. Oh my god.
Him running them into the coverage is so fucking funny, dog. That's just a microcosm of how much he is dragging this team down.
We can, you know what, Cole? What we gonna do? We gonna run all the plays that I have on here, just like in sequence. We're not gonna pause them or nothing. We just gonna run them right here.
Oh my god!
Go on, let's get it. Let's get it. We are 100% changing the title of this, by the way. 100%.
And then once we do this, we gonna be out because I don't think we can take more of this. All right, right here, I believe David Njoku sits down. This is just a classic David Njoku play that we normally make here, right? Yep, David sits. Just throw that thing to David, right? Nah, we gonna throw that right where that safety's just sitting on the backside. That's cool. That's cool. Like that here. Well, look, it's not just all Deshaun Watson. Jerome Ford refuses to come to this ball for whatever reason. Just drifts. Where the fuck are you? And where the fuck are your blockers? Doesn't come to the ball. Yeah, you get tackled by Jonathan Allen. There's space there. That's fun. Oh, yeah, this one pre-snap, right? We talk about Deshaun Watson. It's not his fault that he's getting pressure here. Tell me how we get beat 4-on-5 with the free runner. Tell me how that happens, man. Tell me how they get a free runner 4-on-5. It's got to be pre-snap, right? Yeah. Oh, by the way, David Njoku wide open on this play. Wide open. Big play right there. If you just get the protection right? Yeah, right there. Hey, it doesn't matter. He's not looking at it. Where's Deshaun looking at? I have no idea. He's looking at the middle of the field. Don't know what he's looking at. Probably throw that short-ass ball to Jordan Atkins, right? Like, because he averages 4.6 yards per attempt. That's fun. That's fun. Oh, we already showed this. This is the missed throw, right? No, that's actually – oh, no, this is bad. My bad. Let me rewind. Because you might be fooled into thinking that was good. Right here. Oh, no, that was the play, yeah, where David's open and he just throws that out and Pierre Strong drops it. Fun. Does he leave the pocket here for no reason? And Njoku open here? Yeah. Come on, man. We know this play. You toss this to David. David breaks a tackle. You see what the fuck happens. No, we just go break the pocket here. And now we're going to
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Come on. Right here, across the body, just make the throw. Make the throw. Goddamn. At least he threw the ball to the open guy that time. I mean, the infamous play right here. We've seen this one. This is how simple things have to be for him to succeed. This is how simple it has to be. I swear to God, that's how simple it has to be. Oh, yeah, we don't know what this is right here.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah. So this one right here. Look, I don't love the read. Okay. Right. But even if the read is what it was, the ball placement is awful because why in the world do you lead this up the seam as if you don't see that safety buzzing in the middle of the field? What the fuck? Like, let's see here. Oh, yeah, the defense shows you middle open. I believe you have an under route here. You don't take it. Similar to what they did in the end zone. Yeah. Yep. Middle open. Get rid of the ball quick. It's a quick throw. Just tap that thing right there. Mark Cooper has space. Doesn't get rid of it. Right here, they show 8. We have no check for that. What is that? Like, Curtis. Let me ask you a question, Curtis. If you see that, you would check to something with a quick throw, right?
Yes.
Why is the quickest throw available on this play a fucking whip route? Like, what are we doing here?
The whip route's open and he not. Oh, I don't know, dog.
Yeah, it's not like he would have saw it. It's not like he would have saw it because look at his footwork. By the way, we haven't even talked about how bad his footwork's been. 1, 2. Man, I don't know what to do with that, man. Like,
oh man.
You can't throw the whip route with anticipation. I've heard that from his people. You can't do that. You know, it's bad film breakdown to expect him to throw with anticipation. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, this is another one where everybody's open. Right here. And
Everybody.
literally
Everybody.
everybody. Because you could have
Nobody's around him.
If you threw the corner here, it would have probably been open. You could have hit Amari Cooper. It would have been tough. But yeah, Ford's open at the top of your screen. David Njoku has the first down here. And remember, first down markers at the 50. Look at how they're playing a 3rd and 2. This is the defense that cooked you, by the way. They're playing 3rd and 2 like this. This is how they played every 3rd down, Cole. This shitty ass cover 2-3, whatever the fuck they're running. This is what they ran the whole game.
Look at this shit, man.
He can't hit any of them.
How do you defend? How do you get on the internet and defend this shit, bro?
How many steps did he take in his drop? Hold on. Let me
go back. Let's see.
I mean, David's just wide open here. And you should anticipate he's wide open because they only show 4 on the line. So you know he has a chip release. Look how far back everybody's going, like post-snap. So, oh yeah, hold on, wait. So he gets the 0 step. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what the fuck is this? Oh, God, what is that? Hey, man, Quincy Avery has to answer for this at some point, right? Like, how have the mechanics gotten worse? He's supposed to be a mechanical guru. I don't know. Right here, Jerry Jeudy wide open.
Wide open, and he just okay.
Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what gets play callers changed, it's when you have shit like this happen, right? This is why Kevin sounds like he's more open to changing the play caller because we can't get a play in properly. So, like, look, Deshaun's not the only thing going wrong here. There's other stuff here, but you can figure this shit out. What you can't figure out is what we're about to see right here. Okay, yeah, just not going to throw it. Okay, cool. You got both of what you want here, by the way. Like, you.
If he hits Judy, man, so eat, man. Okay.
Oh, by the way, here's also the infuriating part. You see where most of the wide receivers are going?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to the left-hand side, right? Why the fuck did he break right? Oh, no, I meant to go this way. Even Amari Cooper is shocked that he does this because look at Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper sees him about to run and immediately starts breaking this thing the other way because he's like, there's no way he's going to break this thing against the grain, right? Oh, God, what is he doing? And then right here, simple play. There's Cedric Tillman. Like, he's open.
Simple concept.
Oh, you can throw the whip too, right? Like you have that, and the whip's open too. You got the 1-on-1. He beat him. Now what we doing? We throwing that. Okay, cool, great. Yeah, this is the stuff we're talking about, man. This is what Deshaun Watson is in 2024. This is what we've seen. It's not just one play. It's not just one game. We literally just went through how many plays? 16 plays? This is what it is, man. I don't think anybody's in the mood to make excuses of it. I mean, somebody called him the Ben Simmons of the NFL. Brother, Ben Simmons is still a rotational player in the NBA.
Shannon Sharp said that.
Yeah, he's not even Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is kind of useful sometimes. Like, in what world is he useful?
Bro, we're blaming everybody else.
We're praying that like Nick Chubb mask is this, and like we're not gonna mask this unless he doesn't throw the ball anymore.
Like he is clearly the fucking problem to anybody with eyes. He's the problem, man. I cannot believe there are still people who have not just accepted this. He is the problem, bro. He has to go. If you care about this franchise, that everybody tries to act like we don't like the Browns or we hate the Browns or we don't actually care about the Browns. If you actually give a fuck about the Cleveland Browns, he has to go.
Remember the conversation before this year was, could Watson stay healthy? Who wants that right now?
Hey, Q, they gonna clip this shit to death if you don't stop.
Where every time he get hit, people be out here praying for an injury, and that's just a horrible place to be at, man.
Yeah, you gonna get clipped.
Right? Who gonna clip me? Who's gonna clip me and be like, oh my God, Quincy's a terrible person. He's being mean to Deshaun Watson.
No, but I ain't saying they gonna do that. I'm just saying they gonna clip this shit to death today.
Right. I'm about to get blocked from certain Twitter accounts for sure. I'm pretty sure of it. Like
I wish they would fucking block me.
Man, I don't even care if they do. I've blocked them a long time ago. Like, I wouldn't even know if they did. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, man. That's all I got. That's Q and Cope. We've given you 2 hours. I'm gonna go have lunch now.
Yeah, we gonna change the title of this video, y'all. We're gonna change the title.
Y'all do what y'all gotta do to have a good day, man. I hope we were able to make you laugh through this because some joy has to be done. Mary Kay still defending him. Hey, bro. Nancy Pelosi said that Joe Biden should still run until he did it. Right? Like, that's all I'm gonna say. It won't be long till that article drops. Don't you worry. Everybody saying he about to start. Come on, dog. Look at what we looking in the face right now. Like, that's why I don't buy anything that people are like, oh, we're going to start him all year. You can't start that all year.
There will be a mutiny in that locker room sooner rather than later.
There will be a revolution in the city of Cleveland before you can finish the season if he's playing like this. That you're not going. You think this stadium, a stadium that once threw batteries at referees over a call that they got right? Okay, like, you think this stadium's just going to be like, well, I guess it is what it is. With this dude,
zero chance.
This dude. Hey, look, man, Jameis, start that coup. Okay.
Start that coup.
Hey, look, how many weeks you need, brother, to get the revolution started? Okay, how many weeks you need? What you need to get in place? We need to supply Jameis Winston with the resources he needs to take over this team. Okay.
What we need to do is we need Amari to just be like, all right, somebody got to be the asshole.
No, Amari can't be the one that do it because he on a 1-year deal, and it can't be Jameis. You know who you look. If we talking about a coup, you need the military on your side, and Myles Garrett is the military. So if you get Myles on your side, you get the quarterback position. That's how it works. All right, I bet there is a war in Myles Garrett's message box right now of people trying to pull him on one side of this thing or not. And this man out here playing with a hurt Achilles. Okay. Because that's the only person that will sway this, right? If Jameis, if Myles, if somebody come up there and say, hey, we got to do something. Guess what's going to happen the next day? Deshaun's not going to be the starter anymore. Because that's how this organization going to have to roll. Because that's the dude. That's the dude you need to get. Amari going to be gone after this year. Who knows what Jameis's future going to be like with this team? It's got to be Myles that has to make that decision. If we talking about, in theory, how you would legally execute a coup at the quarterback position, of course. I am not advocating such things. I'm just laying out what the obvious strategy would be for that to happen.
Oh, man. Okay.
Any more super chats?
I think we got a couple.
I think we got them all.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Everybody named Mama is like, yo, you can't start him anymore. When's the last time you've seen people say this?
Been a while. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm. Both Americas like, you got to bench him.
Both Americas is crazy.
Yeah, the Uncle Cho show was like, nah, he got to go. Like, that and Paul Feinbaum are in agreement right now. Like, you know how bad you got to be to bring America together during an election year because you so bad at quarterback?
Ooh.
It's a bipartisan issue.
Oh, man.
That's crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like this, man. All right, man. Go Browns. See what they do next week. We'll see you Q and Cole next week, man. It's been fun. Y'all have a good one.